Candidates and the name of 3 candidates, namely S.K. Salman Ali.
No, first of all, you satisfied this court. I want to see committee with recommendation of the committee first. Then I will come to the minister in charge.
Yes, that's our point.
That is the law.
So that MIC is applying his personal knowledge. And what the rule says,
more concrete in the later portion.
But rule says the government who may select out of 3.
Yes.
It must be the government,
And
not the
also
MIC.
Out of those 3, even if there are 3 candidates in order of marks, I can choose anybody outside them.
But you have to show what is the speciality on that person.
Your Lordship would kindly consider.
Your law officer stating that Qazi experience is nothing on record.
Petitioner was participated in the selection process for the post of Muslim marriage register under the jurisdiction of Horipal PS. For the notification, the advertisement in page 20, page 20, 22. 23 is the notice. Page 24 the proforma format, and 25 is my application form. I'm led by
Yes.
Mr. Ahmed.
Paragraph 7 and 8. Have you gone to the order dated 28th of October?
Lordship.
Yes. So paragraph 7 and 8. What is your answer?
Your Lordship, I'll come to that. Your Lordship is referring to order dated 28th October.
Correct.
Lordship.
Come to the paragraph 7.
Your Lordship, this is my. Though we have filed 2 reports on the earlier occasion, this is the latest report, Your Lordship, in answer to this. Now, Your Lordship, if I may narrate the case history in a short summary, the petitioner is agreed that he was at the head and secured highest marks
Then
in
the
a-
private respondent.
in a selected list.
Yes.
But the private respondent securing less marks have been appointed instead of the in-state and in place of the petitioner.
Correct.
Now, on the last 3-4 rounds of hearing, we have placed before this honorable court, the coordinate bench, Your Lordship, that as per the appropriate rules, there are provisions that there is a discretionary power for the state government. Now, Your Lordship, this rule on the last occasion, as it has fallen from this court, Your Lordship, that whether the decision of the minister would be given privilege as state government's decision or not. Your Lordship would kindly look into, first, this is in a summarized manner. I believe this would suffice if I may be allowed to place the report, Your Lordship. From point 2 at page 2, Your Lordship.
Yes.
In terms of provision laid down under Bengal Mohammedan Marriages and Divorce Registration Act 1876 and Rules 1929 framed thereunder, as amended from time to time, such and such, candidates and the name of 3 candidates, namely S.K. Salman Ali.
No, first of all, you satisfied this court.
Candidates and the name of 3 candidates, namely S.K. Salman Ali.
No, first of all, you satisfied this court. Amended from the district committee Hooghly. So, district committee, how consisting of which member? Okay, I will hear the state first. District committee Hooghly. So district committee Hooghly, who has constituted the committee?
Your Lordship, that is not the, I believe that is not.
No, I am going through that. And I want to see committee with recommendation of the committee first. Then I will come to the minister in charge.
Yes, that's our point.
That is the law, as far as my knowledge.
Your Lordship,
Minister in charge recommendation, which subsequently first we have to see the committee. Once your committee district committee has been constituted for the appointment of the Mohammedan marriage and divorce registration, then the committee recommendation is required.
That problem arises somewhere else. Rule 3, sub-rule A, may I read the relevant part? On receipt of the applications, the Inspector General of Registration will ask for a permanent committee to consider them along with his remarks and the remarks of the registrar, as the case may be, and submit their recommendation to him, putting forward 3 names for each vacancy in order of preference. Then he will then communicate the recommendation to the government, who may select one out of these three names, or then the problem is, for any special reasons, may select any other from the rest of the candidates. Now, what they have done the rest part. Though admittedly I am the best qualified candidate, they have taken the third man, citing, now they have cited that since he was the Kaji of that area, that's a special reason for which they are recommending them, the third man, for appointment.
Okay.
That is their case. Now, there are other discrepancies. I am not going to the question of law. Admittedly, the last Justice Mantha, Justice Sinha has recorded in his order. If you kindly look to the order, order dated 28th October.
Yes, let
Yes,
me put
that's
it
what has read.
7 and 8.
Yes, 7 and 8.
Paragraph 7 and 8.
Now, the points here, this, if you can look to the now recommendation of the minister,
Who took into consideration experience gained by the private respondent.
at page 79 of my writ petition.
Yes.
From the middle, in the matter of appointment of permanent MMR in Swanso area, district Hooghly, the district selection committee, Hooghly, examined the candidature of 18 candidates and made a consolidated list of 3 candidates, namely Swanso, for appointment of MMR in Horipal. The IGR West Bengal also recommended for appointment. Now, this is important.
IGR?
Inspector General of Registration,
Okay.
West Bengal, also recommended for appointment of the person. However, it appears from the office record that the state government has already appointed Sheikh Swanso as Kaji of Horipal in exercise of powers conferred under a different act, Kaji's Act. As the work of MMR has close proximity with the work of an MMR in any specific area, it may be said that the Sheikh Amirul Islam has gained considerable experience in Muhammadan marriage registration related to work. But that is a special reason cited. Now, my question is that they are well aware of this Kaji of the area, that as they have said, though I don't know the Kaji's records are not maintained by the marriage register office. How they have got access to this records, I don't know. Even if without going to that controversy, then there was no requirement of initiating this recruitment process. And whoever is a Kaji, he will be appointed as MMR. But that is not the object of the law. Now, only one judgment I will be citing, that entire the previous records I have annexed in this petition, because I have obtained all this through RTI, will demonstrate from page 71 onwards. All offices, all secretariats has recommended my name as the first candidate on merit. Now, kindly, if you kindly take some my judgment on this issue, 68 AIS 68 Supreme Court 346. This is for the proposition 346. This is for the proposition that merit will prevail. Second page, 347, first paragraph. This appeal raises a question. This is a larger bench judgment of validity of the last part of Rule 9(2) of so-and-so recruitment rules. The validity was questioned. Statement paragraph 3. In this appeal, the state of Mysore challenges the correctness of the findings that the government did not apply its own mind in making the selection. The Public Service Commission need not be consulted as to suitability of the candidate for such selection under Article 30320. The state Mysore naturally supports the findings that the government had the power under Rule 9(2) to select to which post or a cadre successful candidate should be appointed. But the more fundamental question is whether that a portion of Rule 9(2) which vests the government's this power of selection is valid. The correctness of the respondent is that this position of rule is violative of Article 14 and 16 of the Constitution. Then, Clause 4, that the rules make the provisions of the direct recruitment to several cadres in the state service on the basis of the result of competitive examination. The examination is held annually. It is open to all eligible candidates. The result of the examination is announced and the list of successful candidates in order of merit is published, subject to the reservation of the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, backward classes, and successful candidates are entitled to be appointed as probationers to class 1 post in order of merit and thereafter to class 2 post in order of merit. If there are vacancies in a number of class 1 or 2 cadets, 9(2) comes into play. The candidates are required to indicate their application, their preference for the cadets they wish to join. Had there been nothing more in Rule 9(2), the successful candidate would have the preferential claims in order of merit to the appointment in the cadets for which they indicate their preference. Thus, if there are 20 vacancies in cadre A, 7 vacancies in cadre B, successful candidates ranking 4th in order of merit would be appointed as a matter of course to cadre A, for which he indicated his preference. But last
where is the Rule 3?
Yes, the rule
3A is the
I have handed over the it must be with the files.
You have given the order. Act.
Must be with the files.
Act.
The
Yes.
rules. Lad.
3A. Procedure for selection of candidate Mohammedan
Last
registration.
part. Lad.
On the occurrence of a vacancy in the post of services, a new office in the registry, then at once make a temporary appointment. Inspector General registration and invite application for the permanent post. Application may be received to Inspector General registration, but on receipt received the registrar for the district.
Oh.
Post after recommending in the order of preference the best 4 applicants and merely noting on the others not recommended. On receipt of the application, we will ask the permanent committee to consider them. So that's why I'm asking, where is the committee recommendation?
Your Lordship, that is not their grievance. Then
No,
I'll have to
committee
read
has recommended in our favor.
Where is that?
Lad, I have a next.
everything has been done, it has gone up to the minister in charge, and then there it has been reversed, and very rightfully done under Rule 3A of this, Your Lordship.
Or it
So
recommended.
on the last occasion,
Lad, page 46 is the list, lad, where
Hmm.
my name has been recommended to the first man.
46.
Page 46.
Okay.
Page 46, right hand column, lad.
Got it. Any special reason may select any other from the suitable candidate. Correct. So
Now, lad, kindly turn to the report, lad. Once, this is
that's
important.
why.
Report filed by them, lad. This is important, lad. Last part, last page, lad. This is report dated, lad, 8th October 2025. 8th October 2025. First page 17th October lekha ache.
8th October.
Lad, first page is written 17th October. Just now he was citing that.
Yes.
First page is written 17th October.
No, today is 24/11/25.
17th October they have filed a report.
we have filed 3 reports. The last report is
Let may I hand over this?
Just a minute, just a minute. Let me see in the file. Yes, 17th October.
Now, kindly see my last page.
Yes.
This Principal Secretary, Law Department, no other reasons is found in the decision of the Honorable MIC to engage the private respondent as MMR, save and except the reasons quoted above. It may be mentioned here that virtually the statute is silent about the question as to whether the role of Qazi is connected with the registration of Muslim marriages. And on that issue, the reasons shown by the MIC may be his personal experience. So that MIC is applying his personal knowledge. And what the rule says,
more concrete in the later portion.
the
the one
rule
that I
says
handed over.
the government who may select out of three.
Yes.
It must be the government,
And
not
also
the MIC.
only out of those three, even if there are three candidates in order of marks, I can choose anybody outside them.
But you have to show what is the speciality on that person.
Your lordship would kindly consider.
Your law officer is stating that Qazi experience is nothing on record.
Your lordship, that
Show
has been-
me.
Your lordship, that has been taken into consideration. That decision is there. The 3A what provides us
Hmm.
more than showing. You would kindly see 3A. See that I'm just reading the last few lines. Will then communicate the recommendations to the government, who may select one out of these three names, or for any special reason may select
Any special reason.
that
Show.
special reason has been reflected in the writ petition, that because he had an experience of being a Qazi, working as a Qazi.
Your appointment, where is the appointment order?
That I have annexed. I have challenged.
Where is the decision taken by your minister in charge?
Your lordship, that is at page 79.
79. Correct. It may say in view of the he is the Qazi. Qazi.
Now, on the last occasion, what has fallen from this court, whether minister in charge decision can be taken as state government's decision only. My present report would suffice to that effect, Your Honor. I have handed over a copy.
Sir, copy down.
Yeah, show me which portion you are relying upon.
Your lordship kindly looks into page 3 of my present report.
Yes.
In this perspective, it is worth mentioning that as per clause 1.6 of chapter 1 in West Bengal Secretariat Manual 2019, it has been mentioned inter alia that each department is assigned to the charge of a minister or ministers and consists of secretary, other group A officers and subordinate staff. Therefore, it clearly indicates that in the hierarchy of state government department, the minister in charge of a department is higher than that of a secretary of the department in respect of decision-making process. And here, the issue of appointment of MMR in respect of the instant matter was placed by the principal secretary to the MIC law department for his decision. Therefore, it can be undoubtedly said that in respect of appointment of MMR, the ultimate decision-making power of the government in reference to sub-rule A of Rule 3 of the said Rules 1929 rests upon the minister in charge of law department, and for that reason, the principal secretary has placed this matter before Honorable MIC for his decision, and government in law department has rightfully appointed S.K. Amirul Islam as MMR for Haripur for the reasons stated above. Now, your lordship would kindly see the next point, where there is this allocation of disposal of business in respect of rules of business has been cited, that under on the advice of chief minister, allot among the ministers the business of government by assigning one or more departments to a charge of the minister. So the query that fell from the court on the last occasion, whether minister's decision can be treated as state government's decision. So now this secretariat manual makes it clear that minister is the head of the department, concerned department. Now, your lordship, if I may cite to a judgment. Well, 1971 SPC 4. Paragraph 10, if I may be allowed. The cabinet is responsible to the legislature for every action taken in any of the ministry. That is the essence of joint responsibility. That does not mean each and every decision must be taken by the cabinet. The political responsibility of the Council of Ministers does not and cannot predicate the personal responsibility of the Council of Ministers to discharge all or any of the governmental functions. Similarly, an individual minister is responsible to the legislature for every action taken or omitted to be taken in his ministry. This again is a political responsibility. And
That is, see, that's correct. Each matter, the file goes to the concerned ministry. It is not that it is to be go to the parliament, it will go to the assembly.
Lordship.
If it is the appointment of advocate, notary, it will go to the home. If it is the public prosecutor, it will go to the other department. So that is, there's no. Here with regard to the specific reason, what is the reason?
Reason-
I am on that.
Specific reason, Your Lordship, it can be anything.
Come,
It- it has been- The reason has been given that
Come,
since
come,
he is appointing as a Qazi,
Come three. Any special reason?
Your Lordship. is
Special
according-
reason. Kindly come to the rule 3A.
Lordship, that is the special reason.
Okay, that's all?
This Qazi is the special reason. Your
That's all.
Lordship, that is the special. reason.
That's okay.
That has been taken rightly or wrongly, it has been taken by the minister.
That's all.
These rules haven't been challenged in this writ petition, Your Lordship.
They can't. The special reason is to be recorded. You have recorded the special reason because he is having the experience of Qazi.
And there
Correct.
is no statutory bar to that effect that a Qazi can be appointed as the Imam Anam. That is my
Okay.
opinion.
Okay. Yes.
Passing order.
Yes, you argue.
I am not in this matter.
Not in this matter, sir. Take your seat.
Keep it. PMT.
2000 rupees cost. 2 p.m. 2000 rupees cost. Go and pay to the State Legal Service Authority. Come at 2 p.m. I will take the matter. I am telling you because you're being appointed. You will get the payment. Yes. Maybe you know your senior knows that you are not attending the chamber of your senior. So why you are appearing? Hearing concluded, CAV.